Good morning, this is Teacher Josh, and I wanted to create a video talking about the GPA 6 level program as it's related to the ILR levels. So let's take a look at a description of the different levels here. Relating the progress in the 6-phase program to another widely known scale of progress, experts from the U.S. government Interagency Language Roundtable, IRL, definitions of proficiency levels, hours under first time to reach column from Alice Imagio Hadley, Teaching Language in Context. Now, in most cases, there is no one qualified to access GPs through the oral proficiency interview and to assign an ILR rating. Still, we can have broad expectations related to the 6 phases, as stated in the table. ILR 0 level plus memorized proficiency or pre-functional proficiencies, ACTFL, novice, high. Sufficient comprehension. So let's look at listening first of all. Sufficient comprehension to understand a number of memorized utterances in areas of immediate needs. Understands with reasonable accuracy only when short memorized utterances or formulae are involved. Okay, so this is of course talking about phase 1 in the GPA. Let's look at speaking. Satisfy immediate needs using rehearsed utterances. Ask questions or make statements only with memorized utterances. Attempts at creating speech are unsuccessful. Time to reach less than 480 hours. In the 6-phase program, phase 1, lexicary style utterances can be considered memorized. Information gap activities require non-memorized speech, already in phase 1. Understood utterances are mostly not memorized but truly comprehended. Less than 325 hours. So you can see you get to the same place much quicker in the GPA program. ILR 1. Elementary proficiency or survival proficiency. ACTFL intermediate. Note that the ACTFL labels give a misleading impression of how advanced the person is, and therefore we avoid them. Alright, let's talk about listening at this level. Sufficient comprehension to understand utterances about basic survival needs and minimum courtesy and travel requirements. Speaking, able to satisfy minimum courtesy requirements and maintain very simple face-to-face conversations on familiar topics. From ACTFL guidelines, not until high in this level can people narrate, and then not consistently. Time to reach 480 hours for all but easiest languages. Phase 3 in the GPA. We expect the level of ability described here by mid-phase 3, but for some people by the end of phase 2. Time is based on mid-phase 3, 325 hours. LR2, limited working proficiency. ACTFL advanced. Let's talk about listening for a second. Understand conversations on routine social demands and limited job requirements. Able to understand face-to-face speech in a standard dialect. Delivered at a normal speaking rate with some repetition and rewording, but a native speaker not used to dealing with foreigners about everyday topics, etc. How about speaking? Routine work-related interactions that are limited in scope and more complex work-related tasks, language used generally disturbs the native speaker. With confidence but not facility, most normal high-frequency social conversational situations. In ACTFL guidelines narrative ability quite strong. In this format, it takes about 720 hours. Phase 4 of the GPA, we expect the ability suggested here by mid-phase 4, 750 hours. All right, I think we'll stop there for now. Good luck in your language learning, friends.